Hey everyone, welcome back to the NFT Sports Show. How is everyone doing? Thank you so much for all your support recently. Been super exciting to see all the websites and all their feedback and so on. So make sure if you haven't checked it out, make sure to check out the website. Make sure www. That's like 4Ws. I think I said that. I don't think I did that for the last episode as well. The NFTlevies.com, and check out on TikTok and Instagram for the latest, hottest short form content. And this is a bit more of a relaxed video form, which you can find on Spotify and YouTube. So if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe, because every week there's going to be new updates. So you want to find the newest updates, you want to find the biggest flops, the biggest wins. And maybe this is no like, oh, you got to invest in this project, but this is just to keep you updated. Most of these projects I don't even invest into. It's just it's a knowledge for you to create awareness for yourself, to develop more knowledge regarding this and so on. So the few topics I want to talk about today is, this is really interesting. That's Sorare. Last week we talked about Ronaldo and Binance having a partnership. This week we're now seeing Sorare with Kylian Mbappe's partnership. So obviously Sorare is a football marketplace like fantasy football, and it's probably, I would say, the biggest. From a stat perspective, I would say it's the biggest sports NFT project there is right now. I don't think there's an NFT project right now which could compete. However, NBA, Top Shop, yeah, potentially, but regarding worldwide, especially with Europe, Sorare is huge. And now we know Kylian Mbappé, who signed a long contract with PSG. This is another perk. I don't think the contract with Sorare is going to be as big as PSG, but this is huge. And since the announcement of Sorare and Mbappe, the sales have gone up by 800%. Now, I think this is going to be a bit of a spike, because same happened last week. Binance, good news. Everyone thinks, oh, these projects are going to go up and so on and so on. I just think it's going to be Mbappe's going to be talking about it more. There's going to be more awareness. There's going to be users. I don't think it's going to be like a huge game changer, like a huge, everyone's going to make so much money from Sorare right now. I just think what I like about it is there's going to be various heads, new people looking at Sorare. Oh, that's interesting. And they also mentioned that Sorare has pledged to support Mbappe's charity as well, whilst during his move into the Web3 space, which is really exciting. So I'm excited to see how that project goes. The next project is one of the cons, one of the negatives of NFT projects and the flops of NFT projects so far. So John Terry, a football Chelsea England legend, started an NFT project early this year, February, I think it was. Yeah, February it was. And basically it was called the Apes Kids Club, Football Club. Yeah, and it was basically an NFT project, and he got lots of footballers getting involved, and it's basically just crashed. I know with the crypto market right now, everything is kind of volatile, but this project's big flop. However, doesn't mean it could re-rise in the future. Of course, the news are going to try and talk about the negatives and so on, but there were loads of positives. It got a lot of NFT selling, and right now, just because it's 99% drop, it doesn't mean it's going to go the other way in a month, a year. You don't know. But what we do know is how important it is to do your research regarding any topic. Yes, John Terry is huge. Yes, he's famous. And same with any other flop project like Liverpool. Yes, they're huge, but you've got to do your research. And just because they're a big name, doesn't mean it's going to be a success. Vice versa with anything. It's just really important that whatever you do, please do research. The next topic I'm going to talk about is probably really interesting, because the Premier League have marched forward a bit. There's reports, there's journals, articles regarding the Premier League is going to push towards an NFT collection, which I reckon it's going to be like a Top Shot version of, like, they're going to be, I reckon, because they're now adding Hall of Fame, the Premier League, I think this is going to be something they're going to add as well, which is really exciting. I'm really excited to talk about. To see how it goes. I'm just, obviously right now there's a huge downfall with crypto and NFTs, and the Premier League, if they mention here that if 20 clubs agree to this, that all the league, they agree to it, they're going to do an NFT marketplace. Now, there's going to be a whole uproar between fans thinking, oh, this is terrible. But I think you've got to think about the future here. Like, the fans in the future are going to be children now. and they're going to be growing up with this, where fans who are more experienced and hate the idea of Web3, then they're not. It's you got to be thinking about the future. So I like this idea, and you've seen the success of NFL. You've seen the success of Top Shot. Like, it's huge. You've seen the success in the US, and I think with a lot of US owners in the Premier League now, I think the owners are going to want to do it. I actually reckon all 20 clubs will want to do it. I think all 20 clubs fans will not want to do it and be like, it's ruining football and so on. I don't think. I want to hear your opinion, so make sure you comment below with your opinion with that. And the last topic I want to talk about quickly is, this is really interesting. So a London club, Mobile Streams PLC, has signed a 5-year contract to be partners with the Puma Football Club, which is a Mexican club. And they said they're also going to be creating NFTs for this Mexican club. So I like how the London club, not London club, the London company is partnering around the world, maybe bringing more eyes and so on. The Puma Football Club is apparently one of the big 4 in the football clubs in Mexico. I don't follow Mexican football. So it'll be really, really interesting to see. What will be also really, really interesting to see is this a project which is going to correlate with the World Cup, and actually maybe one of the stadiums in Mexico is this stadium, and being a sponsor being now, then maybe they're going to get free advertisement or benefits from this advertisement from being a sponsor of this club at the World Cup 2026. So is that a long-term an idea? So if that is the case, clever detective work, but clever partnership. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure to watch all the TikToks, to watch all the Instagrams, so you get the full up-to-date news with NFTs, and make sure to check out the website to see. I would love to hear your opinion. So speak soon.